The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Great ball, and he's in here! Serginho gets flagged offside. Tries to pass it through. Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw. Now it's Kane. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Hit into the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Still goalless. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. We've got a throw in. And it's Fernando Torres. Messi. Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And back to the keeper they go. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Can he get it through? But he's well positioned here. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Kane. Hullet. Hullet driving forwards. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Kane. And he whips it. Gets his head on it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Hullet. Kane. Darmian.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And he was quick to react. Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Elects to cross. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a shot! And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
India really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change. He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer.
The goal scorer after 49 minutes is...
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammate
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such a...
Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. Goes for goal! Lovely, now then. Mbappe. Hakimi. Oh, he's burst through!
Fernando Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That's good play. India have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitutions taking place.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Neymar. And Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
India really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
He's having a shot! And again! He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
David Villa. Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. India give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mbappe takes a shot! Chouameni. Palmer. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pirlo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's skewed away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Santos couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Kane receives it. Kane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot's on here. It's Kane! Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless at the moment. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Luis Suarez. David Villa. Goulet. Threads one in. And the through ball. Oh, robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arda Güler. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Zola plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Kane. Great vision. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. India have their third corner. Luis Suarez quietly revving up. Santos are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Chouameni. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
India may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, David Villa. Number 10, Kane. Coming on the field.
So off we go once more.
Ferran Torres.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's going for goal! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Zola most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes for a shot! Off the post! Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Luis Suarez. That's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
India with this to level it up.
Number 7, Hullet. Coming on the field. Number 8, Palmer. Number 21, Eze.
That is some save from Khan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. India really are going about things in the right fashion.
Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Zola driving on and making good progress.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything. Sola!
Corner number 2 then. Eze clears it away. And it's Rijkaard.
Oh, really well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Mateus. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ferran Torres. Quality ball. Eze. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Serginho. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, they could be caught out here. David Villa! David Villa! Brilliant! A finish of true class. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's... Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great vision. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Hullet. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mateus, it's run loose here. And here's Zola. Pirlo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good-looking ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Serginho. Now it's Kane! That is good alertness.
There will be 3 minutes.
Serginho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Zola plays it short. Chooses to go back. He's going for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
India are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hullet. Number 10.
So off we go once more.
Number 5, David Villa.
Luis Suarez. Mateus! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Mateus really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Costa Curta. And now they can spring out of defence. Ferran Torres. Costa Curta. And it's Serginho. Zola. He's tried one! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
India, 3 up and in almost complete control. Has a shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And he's there to clear it. Out towards the flank. Takes aim and crosses. And he should have made it 4. Corner number 2 then. Santos are looking to go forward now. Shot could be on. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
India are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, it's Luis Suarez!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has put paid to that. Played back. India finding their passes. Ferran Torres! Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And it's Serginho. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And a chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. So, third corner of the game. Zola with the short one. Oh, shapes to shoot! Corner number 4 coming up here. He gets big! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That was lovely, that.
Big chance! They've done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Santos grab a goal, but it's hard to see it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
And now
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
India definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was Lincoln.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Torres. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Rude Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field, number 10,
India making their first change very early on.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Turns and goes back. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, terrible pass. He's come in hard.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shot could be on. And here's Torres. And Torres! Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Hullet! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Zola! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Villa. India are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Kukçu. Kukçu. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's a little off target. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Didier Drogba.
So off we go once more.
David Villa.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ukraine, number 23, Ferran Torres.
Luis Suarez. And he's found the way. And the shot!
Substitutions taking
He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Zola. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. He came in hard, very hard. Mateus. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Serginho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mateus. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
De Roberto. Played out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's straight offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Good claim. No margin for error there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And they win it back again. Santos finding their passes. Pirlo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. He might be in here, and a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away.
Added time.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control. And we're done. India cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.